Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Britting.
And I'm Renata Ford. With the time change to standard time from daylight saving time, drowsy driving once again becomes an issue.
I mean, we gain an hour of sleep, allegedly, but it also means the evening commute will soon be in the dark.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, about 1 in 25 adult drivers report having fallen asleep while driving, and many more admit to driving when they were sleep deprived.
Drowsy driving is just as dangerous as driving impaired by alcohol. It can affect a driver's reaction time and ability to focus and recognize hazards. So rest up before you hit the road.
If you're catching up on some rest at one of our reimagined rest areas, one of the features you'll find is a Storybook trail.
That's right, these panels were built in-house by the ODOT sign shop, but the stands they sit on were fabricated by Scott Kish from ODOT District 10.
At District 10's annual meeting, Scott was recognized for his efforts by Ohio First Lady Fran DeWine.
Scott, thanks for jumping in and raising your hand to help fabricate the book panel stands for the Imagination Library Storybook Trails. They look great. I know this work was above and beyond your normal ODOT duties. I am grateful. You have provided a family experience for so many kids and their loved ones, and you truly are a shining example of one ODOT, working together towards one goal.
Great job, Scott. You can learn more about the Ohio Imagination Library and sign your kids up at ohioimaginationlibrary.org.
Speaking of signs, installation of Ohio's new Heart of It All welcome signs has been completed. In all, a total of 38 new signs are now greeting those entering the great state of Ohio on major interstate and U.S. highways. Work now shifts to installing smaller signs at our other entry points.
Wrong way crashes. They're rare, but often result in serious injuries or deaths. Our Who Knew guru shows us what ODOT is doing to combat this issue.
Wrong-way crashes make up a very small percentage of all crashes each year in Ohio. In fact, it's about 0.01%. However, they're 40 times more likely to be deadly. That's why we're focusing so much attention on them. Back in 2019, ODOT launched the first wrong-way driving corridor along I-71 in Hamilton County. That has made a huge difference. Here's how it works. A series of radar sensors and cameras trigger flashing LED lights on wrong way and do not enter signs to alert drivers they're entering the highway in the wrong direction. It also alerts our traffic management center in Columbus so they can get law enforcement out to intercept the wrong way driver quickly. A similar system was recently launched in Dayton, and we're working on additional detection systems in Cleveland and Columbus. The radar technology is effective, but we're also using high-tech cameras to detect wrong way drivers. As you can see, the cameras use zones on the roadway to detect the driver headed in the wrong direction. When it does, an alert comes up in our TMC. We've also installed more signage, reflective striping, and pavement reflectors that look red to wrong-way drivers. And you know what? We're often asked about installing spike strips, similar to those found at rental car lots. But unfortunately, that idea has been studied since the 60s and has been found to not be a viable option for several reasons. And unfortunately, many of these drivers are severely impaired by alcohol. So do your part by only driving when you're sober, and of course, not driving distracted. Together, we can eliminate this rare but deadly type of crash in Ohio. Who knew?
Get more ODOT news online at transportation.ohio.gov. Follow us on social media, and keep sending those great story ideas and feedback to loop@dot.ohio.gov.
And now, you're in the loop.